How is everybody? Oh, okay, so we got the new monitor, you can see that. It's a lot skinnier than a lot lighter than the other one is. That's heavy inside. Anyway, the good news is I'm here, you're here. Of course, right now, there's no one here right now, but I'm ready. Are you ready? You ready? Well, so I got the main dresses in the wash. They were dirty, obviously, from being worn too much. But they are washed. They are being washed as we speak. Getting all the cruft out of them. The monitor is installed, and the first thing is, it is physically a little bit bigger than the original monitor. I guess that's a good thing, and it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing because it means can't get any bigger than this because it won't fit the bracket. It was too big, it's going to smack into the monitor. So, let me see what I'm talking about. Since someone's going to say, why don't you give a review on this monitor? Well, I had this exact monitor before. Originally, before I put it in the storage bin, I had this exact same monitor, and then, when it was kind of rough handled, it got damaged. So, in essence, it's really the same monitor I already had. So I'm going to show you the monitors just again here. Uh-oh. Let's see, I got cables underneath here, and here. Oh, let me... It isn't USB nice. Okay. Alright, so this is the it's inside, you can see it here. It's the same resolution as this screen here. See this screen here. This is this one. And it's the same. Focus, you fuck. Alright. So this screen here. And this is the same resolution as that screen there. Okay, so it's this is as bad as my eyesight in the morning when I first get up. Alright, so this monitor is the new monitor. And you can see it, it's the same resolution as this monitor. So when I want to move this screen to that one, I just slide things back and forth, and I don't have to worry about resolution problem. Now, you'll notice that this thing is much skinnier than the other one. This is more flat, whereas the old cold cathode fluorescent backlit display one was much more thicker. I wonder if it's because maybe there's a lot more stuff in there. How you doing, Wigto? I'm not sleepy right now. I'm gonna. What happened if we put this monitor like this? So then you'd have to sit all the way over there. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't work. No, it wouldn't. You're right. I don't think it would work. But right now I gotta connect it up with the the US DisplayPort to VGA adapter because I didn't want to reroute new cables. No, Rusty's here. He's like, oh crap! None of here sitting on the table. I can't get over there easily. Yes, you can. Yeah, doing Mr. Cat. Alright, let's get the official standard links out. As soon as you get the right letters here. I get my check on Friday. Okay. I see what you're saying, Patty. I get it. I don't get paid until Wednesday, so. Yeah, Rusty looks good. He's getting big. Well, actually, he's actually maintaining his weight. He's not really gaining. He's just clunky, like always. She's saying my cat looks good, and that my cat looks like he lost a little, he's healthy. I can't wait until 2023. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I take a look at the current poll about the playlist thing. It's almost a tie. With a slight, more people supporting keeping videos that watch off the playlist. Why don't we wait until I get paid too, which will be in a couple of days. Later on the 3rd, which is a Wednesday, and then I can actually kind of treat you out a little bit. All right, let's see. Come on. In other words, maybe I can do is this. I get paid on the 3rd, so maybe I could do is I could treat you to McDonald's or something on the 3rd. I don't usually have things scheduled for the 3rd, although I do have to take my hair appointment though. T Google Meet. I'm talking to Patty. Patty's on Facebook right now. Rusty doesn't eat at McDonald's. Alright, let's get somebody on the piano. I'm gonna still get used to navigating 2 monitors again. Okay. Good morning, how you doing?
Good morning.
How's it going?
It's going alright. How are you doing?
And, I'm doing alright. Right now, I got my microphone and my headset cord mixed up. Oh, let me sort this. Let me untangle my jingle from my jangle. Hold on a minute. So, I hate when I get my headphone cords mixed up with my headphones. Microphone. Alright. I'm not gonna get this thing totally perfect though. So, anyway, how's the weather right now where you are?
It's very mild. I think I can just wear like a hoodie and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Thank you
good.
for this lovely weather to make up for, there's going to be a lot of funerals today, probably. Be nice weather for them.
Yeah.
So you're setting up a date?
I will wait with you our available Friday. Yeah, we can probably do. We can do next. I'm talking about Patty real quick in this chat. Yeah, we can do next Friday. Let me get back to you, Patty, with the date and times because I had a calendar, but I don't want to have to open up my entire appointment book right now to look at things. But I'm gonna say definitely the 5th, which is a Friday, might be good. All right. So it's warmed up a bit, huh?
Yes, it's a lot warmer.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting if you can go on a date. Or, casual lunch meetup with a friend.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, most likely.
Or something in between. She must be interested for a reason. Same with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we have kind of a friendship, kind of maybe more than that. I don't know. I say kind of because sometimes it gets a little complicated because I don't know, what she really is feeling.
Well, there's nothing wrong with just being upfront and saying, look, this is how I feel. I'm curious how you're feeling.
Yeah.
So you don't waste any time or.
We've been friends for a long time, yeah. Sign the UK accent, she may not be. That's what Paul's saying. No, I'm not ignoring Wigto, and I'm not ignoring Patty in the side chat. Holy crap. I'm dealing with two people at the same time. And anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing Patty and talking to Patty. It would be interesting. How about that for an answer? Always a good answer. Always a good answer. Alright. They've been friends forever, yeah. So where are you right now? At least approximately. Where are you as far as location right now, Wakey?
Indiana, so I'm leaving probably tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, see, going back home tomorrow. Okay. Paul wants to come on. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Governor.
I'm good, alright.
Good morning to you, ladies, whatever the fuck you are.
Mm.
Good day.
Yeah. Musty, what are you doing? Getting your claws and everything.
Got one of me mates coming over, so I figured I'd pop up for a bit and say hello.
Speaking of
Cool.
mates, I haven't heard anything from Tiger Kenny or Andrew lately. So
That's
anyway.
alright, you got yourself some new UK people here, Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, bloody likely.
Nice.
Yeah.
God closes the door and opens a window.
God closes the door and opens up the lift for you to take it to the top floor to the flat, Michelle.
All right, now
Cheerio, pip pip.
Like I said, I got some things in the washing right now. I got the 2 dresses in the washing because they were getting kind of grubby, and then I have 2 other dresses I got to go in the washing afterwards.
You've been wearing them for a month straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got more washing powder. I got plenty of washing powder. So let's get the stuff in the washing. Get those guys washed up. Hang them up on the shower rod, and then but I can't do any more washing till the towel that was washed from yesterday is finished drying. So I can hang the 2 dresses up, but then the towel's gonna finish drying. And then when the towel's done drying, I can then take, I got another 2 dresses to wash. It takes me longer. How you doing, Christine? How's it going today? You can see at least I'm looking more at the audience and less at the up at an angle like this. Where you see,
Yeah, but it'll only be a minute before you move it back like you did last time, Michelle. You know, you're scared of change, and you know, before you know it, you'll be back in the corner being hidden again. It's your nature.
Well, the monitor had had bad CFL bulbs, backlights. I do want to see about fixing it, only because it's good for some computer work where you want a small monitor for testing. I'm doing okay, Christine. I did, as I know, I've been talking to you on Facebook as well. So I, keep in touch with you both places. I gotta run a nail file on these nails. These things are totally uneven. Yeah. I got one nail that's like a big giant claw, and the others are like kind of worn down.
Oh, what a great show today you got there, Michelle. You know, you've been on about your monitor for about 20 minutes, and now you're gonna go on about your fingernails for the next 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys got me to Saturday once the new year hits. I'm outie.
Speaking of that,
I'm not wasting my time every morning. No shit. Fuck
Michelle,
that.
did you hear that?
Fuck that. I'm taking a break. Michelle just don't listen. She ignores everybody. Complains about who ain't there. No, I know, Michelle. I'm just saying in general. You know, you got me till Saturday, Michelle. But I'm not gonna,
the New Year's
a point to be here all the time in the morning.
New Year's party. I get it. I'm working on it. Okay.
Everything falls upon deaf ears, literally and metaphorically. What's the point?
So, what did you think of City Skylines yesterday?
Glad you played it, Michelle. I'm glad you got some stream time. I'm glad you got some game time in, Michelle. You really needed it. What did Wig think? What'd you think, Wig?
I might get the mass transit package and the railway stations package to go with that. Because I think having a railway would be better for some parts of the game.
I thought it was an interesting game. I think once she gets the hang of it, it'll be more smooth.
Yeah. Learn it up a bit more.
Like you saw me driving the truck, for example. Also,
the truck was good too. I like that.
You're eating chocolate right now? I bought some yesterday. I had.
Oh yeah, listen to all that chocolate falling out of her mouth. Wiggy, stop talking with your mouth full, girl. You're being rude right now.
Yeah.
She just followed herself to spit some chocolate on me when she
Hi,
left.
Dabs. How you doing?
I'm gonna eat it anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, is the So I finally found the bulldozer, so I can bulldoze down shit. Bulldozing isn't cheap. Which makes sense, because in real life, doing demolition's not cheap. You notice the name of the streets. You got Michelle Street and you got Loomy Street, and that was gonna call the 3rd street Hermaphrodite Street. Well, he said, "Isn't that a little ridiculous?" Yeah.
Maybe you could call it Tranny Trail. Tranny Trail, Michelle. Call it Tranny Trail.
I love alliteration. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
It's very catchy.
Or Intersex Avenue. Intersection.
I like that too. It's like a bold, a very bold place.
Intersection.
Intersects Avenue with a big giant roundabout in the center.
I like that one.
There you go.
Oh, that sounds kind of weird. A roundabout in the center where all the roads connect together. I live in Intersex Avenue. Where's that? Don't ask. I live right at the crotch. Oh. You gotta have some fun around here. Anyway, so I went down to Cumberland Farms yesterday. I saw homeless Mike yesterday. He got an apartment. He does have one. Here's the thing that Ed didn't even realize.
Look at that. A homeless man's doing better than Ed.
Yeah, he is, because he's got free rent, free housing, gas cooking.
Fuck yeah.
And the state of Connecticut's paying for his heat and his electric.
Fuck yeah, Mike.
And his groceries.
He's a good guy. How's that? How do you work that deal?
He doesn't even get only thing he doesn't get any kind of money, kind of like SSI, SSDI, or anything yet, because he's still gonna apply for that. But
it's free housing, though.
Yeah, how did he do that?
Free
you
utilities?
Ask?
Yeah.
So he doesn't get any. So he doesn't get any fags. He has no fags.
Why don't you apply for that that program, Michelle or Ed?
Yeah.
No fax machine?
It's Shelter Plus Care.
Right.
Ed could have gotten that. He could have easily gotten the same.
Why don't you or Ed apply for that program?
No, because I have money.
This is why it's a waste of fucking time, man. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, he's he doesn't live too far away from John. He doesn't live too far away from John's Import. He's pretty close by. So yeah.
So let's just see here.
Let's go ahead,
Michelle. Did you get a phone number? Does he have a phone? Is there any way to contact him?
Can he visit? Did you invite him to the New Year's Eve party?
He doesn't have a phone still.
Oh, okay.
Please note, he did not get an Obama phone.
Well, at least he's got some housing. That's really good to know. He doesn't have to suffer out in the winter. That's great. Mike's a good person. He deserves it. Mike Vitale. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I was going to run a video yesterday, but it's Cumbies, but he kind of said he didn't want to be on video, so.
Fair enough.
I said, okay.
You buy him a slice? Do you steal him a slice of pizza?
No, I just bought some.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just bought some New York Super Chunk ice cream.
Michelle, you can swipe a man a piece of pizza and feed him for a day, but you can teach a man to steal his own pizza and feed him for a day.
First of all, Paul, I don't steal pizza.
I know you borrow it. I'm sorry, Michelle. I didn't mean to use the word steal. Borrow. If you teach a man to borrow,
you don't have to do it yourself if you teach others to do it for you.
Yeah. That's a good point too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
let them be the fall guy. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like where Wiggs.
Like I said, I don't steal pizza. So.
Fair enough, Michelle.
So anyway,
I don't steal vegetables from my neighbor's garden. I just borrow it. I eat it, and it comes back out into the earth. And then I put the poop into their garden, so it's kind of like I'm contributing with their own vegetables.
Circle of life.
Circle of life. Like Lion King.
So, like I said,
so a couple more days left in Kwanzaa, Michelle. It ends on the 1st on Sunday. I forgot what today's word and meaning was. I'll have to look it up. But yeah. Shouts out to all my people celebrating Kwanzaa. It's 45 degrees outside. Warming up. Shit's melting. Today's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Rusty, okay, what? Do you want to go outside, Rusty?
Yeah, let that fucking Fleabag outside, Michelle. Get him
If
out
he
of here.
wants to go out, I don't know if he
Oh, he's
does.
just jumping around and
He's kind of looking at
making
me
a
like,
nuisance of
nah, I just want to basically
everything.
be in a pain and basically just getting under your chair all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like cats, huh?
Wig don't like them?
Oh, I like cats.
Oh, yeah.
I love all animals.
I almost got a litter of cats the other day, Michelle. 4 orange and whites. Almost took them
Oh my
in.
God.
Almost took them in. It was very hard to pass them up. But 4's a lot. Yeah.
That
They're
is
all
so
brothers and
much.
sisters, and I think there were 2 boys and 2 girls. I'm like, oh my God, it's so perfect. Like, it's like the fucking perfect like storm right here.
It would have been chaos.
Oh man, it would be great. But you know, I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I move, and then I'll start filling out the house with cats.
I don't know. I 4 cats. I don't know. I don't think I could have handled 4. I took one time care of mother and her 5 kittens, 4 kittens, and plus my other cat. And here one time, this place was a zoo.
Oh yeah, in a 1-bedroom apartment, I can imagine, Michelle. They'd be running all over the place.
Yeah.
How many litter boxes did you have for them?
2.
2? That's pretty good. Yeah. Didn't you have 4 full-grown cats at one time, Michelle? Didn't you have Sylvester, Fame, Rusty, and Dusty all at once? I think you had like 4 or 5 cats.
Fame,
adult
Rusty,
cats at one
Dusty.
time.
Yeah.
You had Fame, that long-haired cat was Fame, I think his name was.
Yeah, I miss Fame. Fame was fun. He was a good cat.
Yeah, you had a few when I started watching you. And then every time you did a convocation, one of them would disappear. And I'm just wondering where you got the cat this year to sacrifice so Rusty could live.
Yeah, I guess I would accept your coffee. That's no problem. How you doing, Krista?
Oh, we lost a wig.
Okay, I will be careful with her. I'll treat her like nitroglycerin. Yeah, Fame was the cat that everybody. He's kind of like our Shima. For those who don't know who Shima is, from Planet Dolan. She was an animator. She was a major part of Planet Dolan for a long time, and then because of personal reasons, she left the program, and people still miss Shima to this day. So I wonder. You could say Fame was our Shima. Our other cat, Fluffy, didn't really come on camera a lot. She was Fame's girlfriend, so.
Yeah.
Both are fuzzballs. Yeah.
Anyway, Michelle, speaking of pussy, did you ever get to your Chatterbait stream yesterday? Or I didn't miss that, did I?
No, but because I was gonna do it. It was like really early in the morning. I was like,
okay.
I said, I'm just basically just gonna take care of what I had to do and just basically.
Well, that's good.
Uncork the bottle, if you will. You know.
Yeah, I feel you. I hear you.
Because then I didn't have to worry about booting up the computer and all that.
Still got a lot of wine for the
Let's
weekend.
Let's see if Rusty wants to go out. Hold on, man.
All
Rusty, do you want to go out?
Let Rusty out.
Do you want to go out? You kind of look at me like you kind of want to go out. Want to go out?
Yep, let him out.
Yep, you do.
All right, let's see what we got today on deck, boys. Quick, Rusty, let out. It's so quiet. I don't know. I can't play that one. That's too quiet. I just knocked my bowl over. Beautiful.
All right, come
on. Kind of want to call the soup kitchen. She'll be back up. Just yelling at the cat. All right. Yeah. Anyhow, let's hope you guys get this nice warm weather warmed up. Hopefully it gets warm in Buffalo. They're buried in Buffalo. 4 feet of snow. Michelle does not like Buffalo. She just wanted to kill some people. She's mad at Ed. It's okay.
Let's go outside for a little bit. Get some fresh air. Do what cats do.
Yeah, let them out. Let them run the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some fresh air.
Yeah, she can be. But like I said, just yeah. So I was thinking about. I couldn't sleep. I'm sorry. I was thinking a little bit about Danny G in private.
You were talking with
myself.
Danny G.
I don't think I need to go into details, but so I mean, I couldn't help it. I was like touching myself all night last night.
Yeah.
It was kind of unintentionally pushing me off the bed again. It was like,
while you were whacking
I say
off?
unintentionally because he likes to stretch out, and the rub was I was getting less and less and less of space. I finally kind of pushed him back a little bit. Get over there. I got the space of the size of a postage stamp. You took the entire bed, which looks like a giant football field. It's like Gulliver versus a little Putin. Come on. I need a little more than a couple postage stamps of room here. Yeah. So yeah, so I mean it was a good night. I mean, like, and yes, I did use the massager in the way that someone expected to be used twice yesterday.
Nice.
So I had a good time with that. I don't want to go into ultimate graphic detail. Let's just say my pipes are clean. That's one way to say it. So, anyway, so what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, Michelle. Yesterday I let me think. What did I do? I don't really remember what I did during the day, Michelle. I ran a couple errands. And then I got together with a buddy of mine last night for a couple of drinks. And that's really about it. It. Nothing really too exciting, Michelle. Gotta do the same today. Gotta take care of a couple things.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing really too pressing. Just kind of being lazy for the new year, Michelle. And then once the new year hits, I'm gonna start getting some things done here.
Well, anyway,
I watched you play the game yesterday for a little while.
I still haven't figured out how you can make your own custom terrain.
I did do that.
A good custom terrain editor too.
You have to YouTube it.
I can make it really mountainous and really, really kind of scary. Theoretically, I can make my own Mount Everest.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So, of course, you make it too mountainous, then getting plumbing city water lines and gas lines, railroad tracks, and roads around would be really hard. But I made the Matterhorn yesterday, so speaking of model and the editor, I made a mountain that was about big, huge, honking badass hill, about 5 kilometers tall. Playing around with it, making it bigger and bigger and bigger. I was
Yeah,
still wondering how you would do it on the switchbacks and try to get up on top of it, though. Also, did you know that on the Steam Workshop for the game, you can download the user-created maps for the Eastern Kingdoms in Kalimdor from World of Warcraft? You can actually...
Nice.
I mean, they got their Westfall and everything. Of course, there's no cities on it. There's just empty map spots. You can see where Stormwind would be. There's even some pre-existing roads, too, that you can hook into. Which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hey, Michelle.
What's that?
What are the kinds of things that you're going to talk to with Patty when you go out on your McDonald's friends date?
What kind of
Do you have
things
any
that
topics?
you're going to talk about? Basically, seeing how she's doing for one thing. Talk to her about some personal issues that she's concerned about in her life that I'm not going to discuss here. And
personality.
Who knows what else can come up?
True.
Yeah.
I don't know what else.
Does she like to go out? Like maybe she would like to go out to the strip club, but maybe it's not her thing. I don't know.
I don't think she would do that.
Okay, you know her better than I know.
City Skylines wasn't bad. No, it's not. It's just it's a lot of work to set up her home. And Skynet wants to come on. Hold on, we'll get him on here. Go ahead, Skynet. How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm
finished playing. I just finished jerking off, and I saw that you were online. Hey, how's it going?
It's going alright.
Michelle said she busted like 3 nuts yesterday.
So what did you? Let's put it this way: it came twice.
Wow.
How messy was it?
Yeah.
At the same time?
No, I did it sometime in between. That actually, yeah, I did it
Whoa.
once in the
How
morning.
long do you have to rest in between?
That's a good question.
I've never did it twice in the same day before, so I can't tell you.
Really?
What?
I thought you just said you did it twice yesterday.
I did it yesterday. That was the first time. I never did that before.
What? Why?
And yeah, hard to believe. I
Right,
bet young Michael was busting like fucking 10, 15 nuts a day.
How long did you wait between both goes?
Well, actually, one was like in the early afternoon, and the other one was like at 3 in the morning. So,
like 12 hours, like about 12-hour charge.
So,
is it? How come you never
but
just try to go?
I'd like to address.
Okay.
I'd like to address something though, because I think we need to cover this.
Sure.
Why does everybody think I'm a guy? Excuse me, I know that. I know what the backstory, but the truth is that
guy.
Who said that you were a guy, Michelle? Where did they write that in the chat?
No, a couple commenters, couple commenters on my videos did. A couple days ago. Yesterday, one particularly rude one person said it was gruesome.
Well, nobody's.
I was
no
like,
Michelle, you gotta remember, you've only done like one chatterbait expose, so not everybody has had a chance to see all your goodies.
No, this guy was just a jerk. The way
They're
he talked.
just confused,
Well, don't read those ones. Read only the good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, read the ones that talk about your muchachas and your pussy.
Like, look at them big naturals. Hell yeah.
Look at those big old lips on your pussy.
Yeah, these are real deal. I already know that anyway. So
I saw this one porno where this girl, she put super glue on her pussy and she like glued her pussy shut. What do you think of that?
Be bad if she has to pee.
Why?
Why?
Short
I
video,
don't know
right?
why
Just
people
pull
do
it
what
in.
they do.
Sounds terrible.
Listen, the real question is, why did I see that?
10
Yeah,
seconds.
what the fuck were you looking up? Hold on a minute.
I don't know.
I'm not, as a friend, I'm not going to question you. I'm just questioning the bitch gluing her pussy shut, okay? I'm not concerned about, I'm not even going to go there.
When you get to my age, you jack off to whatever you can jack off to.
I get that. Sometimes shit pops up and you click it out of curiosity. I'm not even saying you look the shit up because that's happened to me before. But what the fuck is this bitch doing? Was it like Elmer's or was it like super glue? Is my question.
It was super glue.
Oh no.
No, it was super glue. It was not Elmer's. It was the real deal. And then she was like slapping it around, and it looked like the shit was dead.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Krista, what are you talking about here? It says here, it won't be free for them because they have money. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the Shelter Plus Care for Homeless Mike.
No, she's talking about showing her titties. See, Krista shows her tits for free for people that don't have money. But if you have money, you have to give Krista the money if you want to see her tits, Michelle.
Like $5 a tit? What's the going rate on a tit?
I don't know. Krista, what are you charging on tit views these days?
I don't know.
Is it cheaper if I just want to see a nipple?
Is buy one, get one free, I think.
Michelle, can you please put the chat
a couple
on
times I've actually given free. I've certainly shown myself for free on Chatterbait. People have seen that.
Yeah.
Can you bring the Google chat up, Michelle? Can you bring the YouTube
Oh,
chat
yeah,
up?
I forgot to bring that up. Sorry.
Michelle, I've got a confession.
No
I've never paid for Chatterbait. I've never once paid.
Oh, I'm at here.
Done a lot of viewing, but I've never paid.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Michelle, have you ever bought a porno? Have you ever bought a porno yourself, Michelle?
Hey, you bought a porno yourself? No.
Like a magazine or a subscription on a website or something. A beta videotape.
No, I watched a lot of free ones on X-Hamster and Pornhub and a few others, but...
See, Michelle's smart like that. She don't pay for porn.
Oh, yeah.
She knows that she can get it for free.
Yeah. Because I don't steal.
So that's good. I'm glad you and Danny G are talking it up and she's helping you release yourself.
You know, I'm wondering, like, I have some personal questions I'm going to ask Danny G. When I get a chance.
Can you ask us? You have a male and a female here. I think we've got the bases covered. It's good to get a variety of perspectives.
Right, just pretend I'm Jeep. What do you want to ask me?
It's just not the appropriate forum for these kind of questions, so I'm not going to ask him here.
Well, can you code word it? You know
what? If it's educational, it can go on YouTube. This is educational. That's exactly why we're talking about it.
Right. If you talk like medical terms, like the penis.
Vagina.
Let me talk to Danny G in a private Twitter about it because I want to know something.
She just wants to talk to a porno star.
I think so, yeah.
No, I want to talk to somebody who
Danny G, how do I get to a strip club? I'm not
a virgin.
The thing that's interesting
that's some
is, let's see, we have 8 people on 2 legs. Come on, guys, pump the beans. It won't cost anything.
Pump it, you guys. Pump
All right,
it.
I'm sticking beans in your hole. Here you go, Michelle. How many beans you want?
All right, you're saying you're paying for all. How many of my streams are you actually watching at the same time?
I've got you on 3 screens right now.
All right, let's see that.
It's a Michelle duel off right now.
Do you know that if you have enough internet broadband, you can theoretically you can multiplex stream on several channels at the same time?
Michelle, I didn't tell you this when I was talking to you about the 2 monitor porno windows, but sometimes when I get really bored and lonely, I'll like use both my monitors, but I'll open up like 4 windows in one screen, and it's just like girl, 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 girl,
Brady
girl,
Bunch.
guy, girl, girl.
Well, whenever Winston gets fiber, I say when because I haven't received any kind of notification yet from Frontier that it's in yet or available yet. But I know what they said hopefully by January is that way I can have get the fiber so we can be more regular.
Yeah, Michelle, that's the one thing I feel like
Yeah,
you're
Fame
not
was a great
very
cat.
regular.
Absolutely, I miss Fame too. He used to have problems with sneezing though.
So you're going to be going on a lunch date, I heard today, Michelle?
Not this week. Next week.
Nice.
Patty wants to go with me for a lunch date.
Yeah. Well, I was liking the idea of you telling Patty that now you're on ChatterBait. I think you should really rub that in her face.
Oh yeah, didn't she not like that?
No, she says to me, that's dehumanizing. I said, like, well, kind of, but the difference is that
Dehumanizing? Woman,
What
you
does
fucked
that
my
mean?
knee.
I
You
don't think
fucked
it's
my
really,
knee, woman.
dehumanizing though, because after all,
She
Dehumanizing is
fucked your
having
knee.
someone
She
throw your
dehumanized
stuff.
your whole body.
She dehumanized your body. She
She
used you as
turned
an
you
object.
into a knee, Michelle. That's all you're good for now is a knee ride.
yeah.
She objectified you sexually.
Yeah, that's not right.
But if you like it,
But if you like it.
Yeah, I like doing the ChatterBait. The problem is trying to find the best time to get on there.
No, we're not talking about the chatterbaits. We're talking about the knee rides. You like the knee rides? You like giving girls knee rides?
Because, like, the thing is
so.
like, I don't want to get on there too late. Because then that's, all the American audience are going to be asleep. But I don't want to get done there too early because then Ed's going to be awake.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like whenever I go on chatterbait, like, all I ever see is, like, girls from Guatemala. I don't know what's going on in Guatemala, but they have, like, a sex-crazed fuel going on down there.
I heard Brazil's
and
kind
good
of fun,
internet
too.
connection.
I heard Brazil can be equally fun. The people in Brazil are very
Would you like to go to
festive.
Brazil?
Yeah. They got big old butts, Michelle. You like big butts?
Yeah, they're okay.
You like the Dunks? You ever motorboat a butt?
No. But
No.
I know what you're talking about, the big butts, yeah.
You know
you
what
motorboat.
motorboating is?
I know what motorboating is. I can do it in my stomach all the time.
Can you make a motorboat noise for us real quick?
No, more like a hybrid electric one.
I feel like you're shaking your boobs and we're not seeing it. Are you doing that? Yep, there you are.
Yeah. Of course, since you can speak Spanish, you have a problem understanding Guatemalan Spanish?
Michelle, do you have any friends as cool as you that we could like talk to and get them to shake their boobs too?
I never asked them.
Well,
why didn't you ask them? I asked them.
I just never thought about asking them. Hey!
Yeah, you never asked me.
Hey, Shannon, show me an earthquake. Robin,
earthquake.
Show me.
Let's see your cave hole.
I think that would have been weird to actually ask the friends that.
Part your seas.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I could ask my
That
guy
gets
Tuesday.
them
friends the same
hot,
question.
Michelle. When you talk like a sailor.
I could just say to me, "Hey, Jay, show me some side sway action on your backside there, huh?"
Whoa, you want to see Jake's backside? You are a mad woman.
Kind of. Of
Yeah,
course, the thing
kind
was is that one of my friends, I had two friends named Jay. One was, they had different last names,
Oh,
obviously. And one used to
not Jake Hudson.
used to like look at my boobs because he thought they were the cutest things he ever saw. And he didn't understand. And he said, "How did you get them?" I said, "I was
You know, I've
born with
never
them."
asked my friends if I can see their tits, but you really emboldened me.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, right, Michelle?
What's that?
Just ask. Ask Patty. Can I get a picture of you, please?
Patty, let me see them titties.
I'd like to see a picture of Patty. I'd like to get a picture of Patty.
Patty, let me see that pussy. You don't even have to put your face in the photo. Let's just see the pussy.
I don't understand why Patty is afraid to give a friend a picture.
Right. It's just a porno photo. There's nothing wrong with that. We're all adults.
Even a nice, upper, shot would be nice. Just a nice info. Just
Upper
a nice
shot?
something you could put into like on a business
An
card. would be fine.
upstairs pic.
Some of us could easily fill in the rest. Trust me, it doesn't take much work.
A pearl necklace?
Yeah.
A pearl necklace photo? Michelle, did you ever get a pearl necklace from one of your boyfriends?
No.
No. That's too bad. What about from someone you didn't like? Did someone you not like give you a pearl necklace ever?
I never had a pearl necklace. I know that Nancy Pelosi loves hers. I see her wear it all the time. That black one. That black pearl necklace she has around her neck like a choker.
She likes that black one.
Maybe that's a control collar. Maybe it zaps her when she doesn't do something the Democrats want.
I mean, it kind of is a control collar, I guess. It is about control.
I refuse to pass this bill. I don't pass it. Turn off the electricity.
Well, you seem to be in a much better mood today than yesterday. I like that.
Well, it's because
I noticed that Noodles hasn't come by.
Who hasn't come by?
Cumberland Farms.
Oh yeah, I went by there yesterday. Yeah.
Come on.
I got the milk.
What'd you get?
I bought some candy bars. I have some extra ones in my bag. I didn't eat them.
Candy bars.
Hold on. Why did you get candy bars and Chunky Monkey ice cream?
New York Super Chunk,
that's
actually.
That's a silly question, isn't it?
Actually, it was New York Super Chunk, not Chunky Monkey. Oh, I had that one before.
Whatever.
Michelle, you probably had a Chunky Monkey after all that ice cream and fun, didn't you?
That was in the early afternoon. Then I didn't really eat dinner. It was late. You're not gonna eat too much? I said, no, really. What do you got? Oh, I got macaroni and cheese, hot dogs, or you can have pizza. I went, I don't want either one, thank you. I must respectfully decline.
And I just want to fucking use my massager and go to sleep. Leave me alone.
I watched Rugo the Goddess, and the reading as for today, yesterday it was kind of weird.
Did you tell her that you were interested in her?
If you look in the tarot section, you'll see the reading. It's kind of like some good things are coming, but then there was a lot of information about some people who don't want to succeed, and yeah, I understand that.
Well, I mean, well, whatever. There's always
So
people that
generic.
want to watch you fall, and always people, that want to watch you succeed. So
Yeah, that's very generic. That's anyway. Ooh,
It's kind of sad though when you don't seem to want the person that you supposedly watch so much to be successful.
Michelle, didn't you tell us yesterday that you poked your third eye and you got shit all over your hand?
No, what? No. Nothing to do with that at all.
Oh, my bad.
Like I told you, I'm pretty clean. If you ever,
Yeah,
I don't make a mess of things.
right. Did you get your box of wine?
We didn't drink the whole thing, no, but I did have a big cup of it when I was playing the truck game.
Well, I'm out of my box, so I got to get a new box for Friday.
Yeah.
juicy fruit.
Yeah, fruity red, Michelle. That's what you want. Fruity red.
Green jelly beans, Michelle.
What's that?
What kind?
Green jelly beans.
Hmm?
Like Jelly Belly or like
They're energy jelly beans, like
energy
vitamins.
jelly beans?
I'm not really into jelly beans. They're okay. They're just not my main thing.
What about Flintstones? You like the Flintstones, Michelle? You like Flintstones vitamins?
I don't take the Flintstone vitamins. Just take a everyday vitamin 50 plus seniors. Woman's vitamin.
The dog wants to go outside. You think I should let him?
Yeah.
It's up to you. It's your dog. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Well, it's not up to me. It's really up to him.
Speaking of that, let me see if Rusty wants to come back in. I'll be right back.
Speaking of that, let me check on the cat.
He usually doesn't stay out too long.
Get back. Get back. Ow, fuck. Oh, shit. It's dangerous out here.
I don't have any animals. I'm so jealous and I'm absolutely seething right now.
Why don't you get like a frog or a lizard or a snake or
Something small.
yeah, like a
I was thinking like a
Tamagotchi.
hermit crab.
A
I was
hermit
thinking of
crab.
Tamagotchi too.
Yeah. You know, Tamagotchis are like super advanced now.
Are they?
Yeah, they have like
Exactly.
color
Yeah, Rusty's
screens and
inside.
shit. And
Maybe I'll do that.
Sneaky kitty. He comes in.
oh,
Steak.
what do you
He's gonna
do?
run out the door and he's already comes in underneath my feet.
What'd you say?
Come on up here. Oh. Heavy cat. Alright.
Is that Rusty?
What's that? Yeah, that's Rusty.
Is that Rusty? Oh, I thought he was like black with white spots.
Big cat.
You've been
Big
tripping balls,
kitty.
girl.
That's Rusty.
Yeah, Colorado River
That
too.
was a
It's pretty
different.
cool.
I think those jelly beans that you had were actually marijuana beans. Because
It could be.
all right, Michelle. So, what's on the plate for the new year? What do you think? Obviously, a strip club.
First of all, I don't have any real definite plans for New Year's.
Why not? Why not make some? Let's make some.
Not the day itself, I guess, but more so the year.
So right now, all I know is that See, let's see. I got about half a tank of wine left right now. So,
Did you look in the bag and actually make sure you got half a tank? Because the end of it really sneaks up on you. All of a sudden, I was out.
yeah, I did look. I'm surprised they don't have any kind of a level indicator on the side of the bag like they do in a coffee urn.
Yeah. Then people would really make fun of you for having box wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one advantage about buying a bottle of wine is at least that, it's not just conveniently just sitting there saying, drink me.
The box shape makes
What's that?
The box is
Are you saying
talking to
that
you,
the
Michelle?
bottles? Yeah.
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 But
Someone
then
talking.
again, if you had like bottled wine, okay, 750 milliliters each, okay, depending on the wine, that's gonna cost you anywhere from $6 to $10 each. So that means to make 750 milliliters. Just to get close to a Franzia box wine, let's say 6 bottles, that's $60. A $10 bottle. No, we didn't drink all my wine yet.
That's why the box is better. Tastes the same or better. Can't be any worse.
Michelle, if I
All the
send you
same
a
as
butt
wine.
plug, Michelle, if I send you a butt plug, will you do a show with the butt plug in you?
No.
I don't think you have to show it. Does she have to
Right.
show it?
No. You just have to keep it in there for an entire day.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Michelle, it'll prevent any accidents from occurring.
I don't have any accidents in occurring because I don't have that problem.
That could be a New York City option.
No, I don't need it for New York City. As I said, it's for me, it's more of a pee problem than a poo problem.
Oh man, I don't want to go down this road again. I can't.
Remember, it only holds 5 or 8 ounces of pee. That's it. That's all it holds.
I believe you.
So that's one of the reasons, like the rest of the. I know. I won't miss too long on that. So the point is I gotta watch how much water I drink for that reason. So that if I drink too much water, I'm gonna be
You know
peeing
what,
a lot.
Michelle? You should have like a bagel or something like to absorb any liquids that you do have, and you'll pee less. Like that's like a girl trick. Like just eat like something bread.
Right.
Just like when you go out drinking, eat a bunch of bread.
Some
To go out
bread
drinking.
or yeah.
Yeah, bread and drinks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Or just start a relationship with somebody that, likes water sports. Into the same stuff you are.
Well, let's put it this way.
Did you ever ask Noodles if he's into that? Maybe he is, and that's why he's trying to lure you out to a place where your bladder is going to be full.
If Noodles isn't, I'm sure Seasons is. So you can pee on one of them, Michelle.
I never seen actually a picture of Seasons. I don't know what she actually looks like.
Doesn't matter. Still pee on her.
How many milliliters? Okay, it's about 250 to 300 milliliters. That's it. That's all it holds. And that's when my bladder's at busting. If you...
Michelle, I can't believe that you can carry 1 million liters of pee inside of you.
What is that in gallons? Like 5?
He has to be milliliters. Milli, not millar.
No, million.
Million liters.
A millionaire of pee.
No, kiloliters of pee. That'd be quite a
Got caught
lot.
with a kilo of pee.
Michelle, have you ever
A
peed
couple
more than 8
kiloliters of pee
milliliters?
is what the hospital probably gets per patients per day.
I love a good pee conversation.
It is definitely.
Speaking of
hot
that,
topic.
one of the things I noticed in the world, in the city skylines is, even though I have a waste treatment plant and I have a water treatment plant, I noticed, ouch, cousin, I noticed that it doesn't take much when a city grows that it overwhelms the septic system. Ow! Get your closet closed, cat. There you go.
Why is he doing that?
It's like, how many more sewage treatment plants do I need? And the problem is where can I put them all? Because there's not too many other places to put them on the rivers. Because I only have like one river in both games. That would be different if I
Sounds
had
like
a
your
river in each
city
side
needs
of the
more
city.
piss freaks. Mm-hmm.
Piss freaks, yeah. I noticed you had a Duty River.
Oh, I know one thing in real life. What would happen is that in the case of a city, as it grows, there would be what happened is after a while they start running the outlet pipe further and further out in the center of the river, because otherwise it starts clogging up everything. It doesn't mention I have to do that, but I wonder if the sewage treatment plant, I need to do that. The problem is I got plenty of sewage treatment plants in the game, but the thing is,
Michelle, here's my secret. You just legalize weed in the game, and then they just stop caring.
yeah, actually, no, that's part of the game where I can set up policy, so that probably would be something I could do.
Yeah. Legalize weed, and then people will stop caring about the dirty water because they're high. And then once you legalize weed, raise taxes.
Yeah, but like I said, it just demonstrates. And then, of course, the other thing is my coal power plant making all that smog? Because it looks like the city's got a real bad smog problem. I think it's just fogging. I don't think it's smog.
I think you just expanded your city too fast, Michelle. You're supposed to, slowly expand it.
Yeah.
Use your taxes to, make the price of living there so high that the demand for residential falls a little bit. And then once people start complaining about taxes, lower it, but raise taxes to businesses. You just keep changing tax rates and it'll be fine.
Well, I think right now, at least making money in the city is actually showing a profit. So I think that's a good thing. And it's not, making.
I think it would be cool if you raised the taxes so high that everybody left.
What's it?
Just cause the whole city to go homeless.
I think my commercial taxes and residential taxes are like at 16%. And no one's really complaining about it too much. They like the library and the schools and the. I think the next thing.
So I noticed when you were making your cities, Michelle, first city was a massager, a vibrator, and then the second city was a pussy.
Now that brings up another valid question. Is once your city fills up the space allotted to it, can you annex the area next to you? Probably.
Yeah, you can buy more land, Michelle.
Yeah. Probably could buy more land. That's gonna be a while though.
Right, you could buy more land and then, offsuit your dirty water into the other land.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I think I can. Of course, I could have bought. One of the layouts in the game was an island country like Hawaii kind of setup where you could actually have like a tropical paradise of various islands, more like the Maldives. And it was like, I said to myself, is that fresh water or salt water? Because if it's fresh water, that's great because that means I don't have to worry about a desalination plant. If it's salt water, that's bad because that means that I have to deal with handling salt water and desalination. And I was like, I didn't know what kind of system it had. I got a feeling it was fresh water, but still.
Well, you have
And
to
you're going
think
to end up
about,
basically
your
building.
love life. What kind of women do you want? Do you want sexy Hawaiian women, like Polynesian? Do you want like Asian women and to settle in an Asian
No, she
land?
doesn't want age. No.
Like I said,
I forgot.
yeah, I played SimCity. That's how I learned about City Skylines. Because I was playing SimCity 3000 under
So the
Linux.
quickest way that we're going to get you to that strip club, though, is going to be through Sherry. We got to get a hold of Sherry.
Yeah, contact Sherry.
Yeah, I don't know. Sherry might go. She would.
Tell Sherry I'm single. So like if that helps her want to like get on the show, just throw it out there.
What do you think
So
Sherry would
use
do at
him
a
as
strip
bait.
club? I don't think she's interested in women. I don't know. Is
I'm
she?
not
Use
a woman.
Skynet as bait. Say you have found a man for her and just
Yeah,
wiggle him in front of her.
tell her another Scorpio constantly talks about sex. Highly interested in that recording of a sex video with Michelle as the camera woman.
I do trust Asians. I don't have a lot of friends that are Asian, but I had nothing against the Asian people. Sherry is on Facebook. Yeah, just Krista, just tell her to watch the show.
Krista.
Tell her
Krista
the
has her
stream
own
is usually on
Facebook.
Facebook every morning from Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. Krista, that's all you have to do is tell her that.
Yeah, would you? Would you tell her that?
Please.
2D and
Michelle
3D.
needs a fun, Krista's fun, obviously, but Krista can't go to the strip club. She's a married woman.
Yeah.
Krista's never asked you to record her and her husband having sex either, Michelle. I mean, we're trying to get Sherry up in this mix.
Well, the problem with SimCity is that they never did port it to stream. So,
why don't you ask Sherry if she'd be interested in doing a suck-off challenge with you and another porn star?
It's kind of 2D. SimCity is kind of 2D, but it's kind of not. Because it is kind of 3D-like.
What toy is going to be used for the suck-off challenge? The purple?
You're going to cover it in Marmite, right? That's going to be part of it. It's going to be Marmite drenched.
Yeah. She lives in Torrington. She has a room at the Y. Yeah, I know. She said she did.
I mean, if she's got a room at the Y, then she's probably totally looking for a man right now. I mean, she's fucking living at the Y.
Well, she's still friends with Sean, so theoretically she kind of still has a man available in her life right now.
No, I don't think we need to work on theoreticals. We could just give her a call and
I'm sorry, Jesse.
Hey.
Jesse, Sean was the one that passed on. Hey, Jesse, not Sean.
Yeah, right, Jesse. Maybe she would want to do a sex act with Jesse.
There are a lot of free SimCity options. That's where City Skylines came in. It was kind of like a SimCity, taking SimCity with some expansions to it. The only thing is, I don't see, and I would love to see, because SimCity 3000 did have this, was like, you could play a certain time period and, like, have access to, like, the 1900 to 3000 AD. So, like, SimCity 3000 um, was originally Maxis, or Maxis
Yeah.
Games, had, the ability to really be kind of quite interesting. You know, shows her husband, Jesse. She used to be married to Jesse.
Right.
Jerry and
They're not
her originally were husband and wife. Originally.
right. They're not dating, but they are fucking.
So, how does that work if you divorce someone? Does it just rip up the birth certificate and then there's basically they don't have to go reapply for a marriage license because they already were married?
Well, they don't have to go to get a marriage license to have sex, Michelle.
What's that?
I said they don't need a marriage license to have sex.
No. Well, it's my.
Why don't we give her a call?
One of the
and see if
reasons,
she's
Jen,
horny right
there is
now?
one thing on City Skylines they turned off because it was maddening. Was when you could see the edge of the playfield, the trackball will just continue to scroll on, and that can be sometimes an advantage and sometimes a real distraction. So I turned that off, so that now if I'm at the edge of the screen, it'll just stay there. It doesn't necessarily keep scrolling the screen. So if I'm like adding pipe or whatever, it's not gonna keep adding more pipes to it.
Yeah, you were laying a
No,
pipe
Nat
last
has
night.
never been
For real.
divorced. Has never been married. So
Your phone's breaking up, Wiggy.
what's that?
I said Wiggy's phone was breaking up.
Oh, well, because over here it's fine. So yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
like I
what'd you
said,
say?
City Skylines is like one thing I wonder in the game is what happens when. Because like in the case of SimCity, if your city goes tits up and then everybody
What's
basically
up?
tells
Where
you.
can I go to that city?
What I was gonna say was when it happens in SimCity, you can't even save the game and give it away to anybody else for another game. It's like you're fired, get out. You know. So at least SimCity, for City Skylines, lets me save prior game version. So if I do something really boneheaded, stupid, I can go back to the last
Oh, that
file
was going to be the
and
other
recover it.
suggestion I gave to you, Michelle, is when you play it, you know how, like, after every population milestone, it, like, pauses the game? Well, save the game at each population milestone. So that way, if you really fuck up, you've got, like,
Right.
somewhere to go back to.
Right. I do that sometimes. I don't do it exactly at the population milestone, but if I do some experimentation like I was doing last night, to see, like, because, like, a real civil engineer showed how he can make a mountain out of nothing. Okay, and we created something similar to the Doubles Tower in Wyoming out of basically nothing. And then he bored out the bottom of the Doubles Towers, I'll call it that. And he put all his architects in there. They lived in an architect city inside the Doubles Tower.
Michelle, have you ever been on a car date?
I know what?
A car date.
No, I don't think so.
Would you like to go on one?
Just to clarify, what is a car date? Is it like going to the driving movie theater or something?
Nah, it's where I just drive you to an alley and I fuck you.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
Hey!
So,
Tell you what, I'll bring you some Ben and Jerry's, Michelle. You want Chunky Monkey? You want Chubby Husby?
Not really. Although New York Super Chunk wasn't bad.
Super Chunk?
Yeah. So, to answer your question, Daps, no, Ed has never been divorced. Yeah, the drive-in's cool right now. The drive-ins up in Massachusetts are doing real well. I think the Mendleton is still open right now. One of the drive-ins said that he's going to try to stay open even in the wintertime. Because there's still people wanting to go there, even see movies in the wintertime.
The only problem I have with the drive-in is that's going to cut into my gas money. So, tell you what, we can watch a movie on my phone.
Or you can always do what the one guy did at Monster Garage. Is put a drive-in movie theater in your car. What does that mean? The trunk flips open like a suicide trunk, and that's where the DLP ejector is, and then the front of the car flips up, and there's where your movie screen is, and basically parks on the side of the road. You got a movie showing on your screen in front of your car coming out of your sound system.
I mean, isn't that technically illegal now?
Wires don't get wet.
Isn't that illegal though? Like you're not allowed to
the Rustic Drive-In was in Warwick, Rhode Island, isn't it? That's in Warwick, Rhode Island. That's the Rustic. Yeah. My parents went to the Rustic. We went to the Rustic once when we stayed in Rhode Island for a week. And then,
if someone was to take you to the movies, what are you ordering at the snack stand? Are you getting popcorn and soda? Are you getting candy and a soda? Are you getting everything on the list? What are you getting?
Mostly I just get popcorn and soda. That's about it.
Popcorn and soda? You put extra butter on that?
It's in North Smithfield. Okay, I didn't know that.
How many pumps of butter do you like?
Well, let's put it this way. I don't really ask. I do ask for extra butter, but I don't go crazy and say, "Here, give me the whole tank of it." I just usually give it a good spread. It's a pretty big tub. It's about maybe about a gallon of popcorn. So.
How many pumps?
I don't know how many pumps they put in there, but there's usually enough butter in there anyway.
2 or 3?
And salt. I put the salt in, which is maybe a little bit of the palm size right here, like where the inner palm is. And it's like Emerald catches it, and bam, and it goes, and then I just sort through the popcorn.
You ever try putting chocolate candy in your popcorn?
No.
It's good.
Like M&M's?
Yeah.
I have heard of chocolate-covered popcorn, yeah, but I never got into that.
M&M's, Bunch of Crunch.
Reese's Pieces.
Those little mints with not the mints, so they're like little chocolates with like little white specks on it. I don't know. Snow caps, I think is what they're called.
Oh, snow caps are nice on the side. I mean, I don't really get into lots of candy, but like when they say those 32-ounce sodas, remember I told them how small my bladder is, I always try to make sure I'm always parked near the ladies' room so I can just
Michelle,
Especially if it's a cold day. It was a warm day. It's less of a problem because I'm sweating it out. But if it's cold, then between the popcorn and the soda, like I'll constantly make pit stops over and over again.
So I'm looking at
gets old fast.
Michelle, I'm looking at your trading card right now, and on the back it says you got an 8-ounce bladder, but it says that your shit capacity is 3 gallons. Can you explain that?
Well, let's put it this way. Like I said, I get constipated more than I do, which is true. I get constipated a lot. So I take that with a grain of salt.
You
And
hold
about
a lot.
everything
All right.
else.
That's good.
Yeah. But the thing is that I am buying them titties or the boob suckers this month.
What?
Yeah, I want those. I wonder if I can use one of them also as a pussy sucker too. I don't see why not.
Sucker. Whoa.
If the plastic cup sits on your pussy, just suck the fuck out of it. Because the actual pussy one is kind of hard to find for some reason.
Yeah, we gotta talk to Danny G again. I miss Danny G.
I gotta get her again. Yeah, we're gonna do something after the holidays, so
we gotta pay her though.
We're gonna be doing tarot card readings.
Trying to set aside money so that way, whenever that does happen,
yeah,
have something to give her.
Gotta have my tarot card readings. When are you gonna get a new cord for this microphone? Oh God!
Michelle, is there anyone in your life that you wish was doing Chatterbait that isn't doing it? Like, is there anyone that you wish you could just like browse through and like see up there?
I don't know what it is with these cords from Shure. This one killer. I really kind of wish that they actually had a way to easily replace it because I think this cord is going bad. I'm gonna have to send this microphone down to Shure and ask them to rewire it. Because the plastic is doing the same that this plastic is doing on my headphone cord. It's starting to crack. There's some very fine wires in that.
Michelle.
What?
How you doing?
Just reading the chat and talking to everybody else. And talking about microphones. Yeah, so anyway, back to the drive-ins. Yeah, I always tried to find a spot that kind of worked out good where I'd be close to the bathroom. Not too close to the screen that part of the scene was kind of cropped off because the roof of the car.
To bring your bedpan or something. They don't
I think one time when me and Ed took the motor home, yeah, I think Chatterbait would be good for Ed. Yeah, I agree with that. And then he can show the world what he likes to do. I wonder if he'd like to. Anybody would really want to see what Lizard Skin Legs likes to do. Anyway.
So does he even have an erection?
The most exciting
anymore?
time I went to the.
You don't have to have erection to pleasure other people.
Yeah,
right.
I guess that's true.
I was gonna say was the most exciting time we went to the drive-in was when me and Ed took the motorhome into the drive-in. We had to park in the far back so we didn't block everybody else's view. But we got because he had such large windows in the front. We got a good clear line of view of the screen, and whenever I had to go pee, there was the toilet right there in the motorhome, so it's kind of convenient.
Michelle, if Ed was in a sexual encounter, do you think he would use his hands, his mouth, or his penis? Which one do you think he would use?
I don't know. I don't know what he would do. Ed just mashes it soft. What does that mean?
Would he blame you for not being able to do anything?
Yeah, it's true, Gianni. You can. In fact, if Pee Wee Herman was in the drive-in, he probably would never have gotten busted. Because he would be like, "Oh, I'm in my car."
Well, Pee Wee Herman got a bad rap on that deal. I mean, he was in an adult movie theater.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody was jacking off.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
Michelle, do you think that there's women that hang out at those places that just want to like watch other men jack off? I feel like there is, but I've never been.
I never really gave it much thought, honestly. I really never did think about giving it much thought.
Well, you didn't hang around with the right friends, did you?
Yeah, like I said, it's, you're in a public pussycat theater and you're doing it's an adult theater. You can imagine what people are doing, So why would you get busted for doing that? Oh, because you run a kids' TV show. Wait, you think the guy's a saint? Because he runs his kids' TV show? Just be glad he's not doing it on his kids' show.
What's crazy is they got like all mad at like Pee Wee Herman, but we had like a legit child, sextortionist Ghislaine Maxwell up in there, and nobody cared about anything that like she did. I mean, the news didn't care one fucking bit. They like dropped that shit.
Yeah.
Just goes to show. I mean,
Which was Maxwell? Was that the female character that he hang out with on the show?
No, Ghislaine Maxwell was the child sex predator.
Oh, that Maxwell.
Yeah, she was friend.
Yeah, I don't know much about her.
She had some nice tits, though. Did you see her boobs?
I can only bet that she. I don't know.
Well, you don't have to bet. I have the photos, Michelle. I'll show it to you if you want.
I'm not really interested.
They remind me of Tiger Kitties.
That guy from Blues Clues was a diddler too. Yeah.
I think he offed himself, though.
Did he?
Yeah, the Blues Clues guy.
Really?
Wiggy, your phone's like really. Michelle's gonna say she hears you perfectly fine.
I can hear it perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with mine.
Right, I know. You can hear it perfectly fine. It's
Hi,
just
Nasty,
me.
what's up? What are you doing? Well, all I know is like right now this microphone that I wear is invaluable for the show, but the thing is that this cord's starting to show signs of wear and tear. So I'm thinking is either A, send it back to Shure and have them fix it, or just get another $110 microphone as a spare. That way, if I have a guest here, they also have a microphone to use as well. I'm glad to know you're doing fine. So you can see we got the two desk monitors on the desk now, so you can see I'm more like in center screen looking at you guys and looking less.
Now it makes more sense
like
why you played with
this
yourself yesterday. You got two monitors.
Yeah, well, I got the two monitors, so it makes life a lot easier for me.
Yep. Welcome to the 2-monitor club, Michelle. Next stop, 3 monitors.
Yeah, that would be mounted on the other pole. I do got a third monitor that would be good for that. Just think be able to support the weight of 3 monitors. I don't know. That's a great question. Shall we test the idea? I'm surprised this one hasn't caused this thing to take over yet. No. 3 monitors. That would be. That's what I was thinking about. But then I would block the table lamp in the back, so it would be kind of hard to get a good lay for the camera. Originally, I was going to mount this monitor over there, but I chose to mount it over here because this is where the camera was. And so, like, when I'm playing the truck game, as I'm driving the truck, you see, like, I parked the truck last night, and I just put the parking brake on, turned the emergencies, and ended the game. But basically, then I could just swing over here and just flip my eyes over here and look at the questions.
Hmm?
But with the 3 monitors, I could do is I could split the game into 3 screens. So, like,
Now explain about your pornography viewing with 2 monitors. How do you do that?
I don't know. I never tried watching pornography on 2 monitors.
You haven't tried that yet?
I'm wondering about what it'd be like to get one of those big, badass, wrap-around, super wide screens. Wouldn't fit on this desk. No, I know that. That would look weird if you could get it on this desk. Do you know the problem with this? The thing that Michelle sits at this desk, it's not wide enough for her legs in her wheelchair to get underneath it. I don't know.
Well, your desk kind of sucks, Michelle.
It might be.
I mean, I've rearranged my office at least 3 or 4 times since I've moved.
Really?
Yeah.
Trying to find the setup that works for you.
Kinda, yeah. You know, like I have it one way and I use it for a while and then I just get sick of it. Right now, I think I've got it as good as I can get it.
Yeah.
I've got like,
Yeah.
you know, what's that Swedish, you know, fucking
IKEA. What is IKEA?
IKEA. Yeah, right. IKEA. Yeah. So they've got IKEA tables, and I have 3 of them in my office. And luckily, like if you set them end to end, you can get all 3 of them in there against the wall. So like that's probably as good as I'll ever get it.
Yeah.
Long story short, I move around my office.
So what kind of stuff do you do? It sounds like you do more than just. Do you have hobbies? Do you do things for fun? I didn't ask you that. I should ask you that.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Yeah. What
Holy
do you do
shit,
for fun?
You've known me for years. Wow. Michelle's asking me questions. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Michelle, of course, you know, I work from home. Technical related stuff, so I have to look at different screens and whatnot.
Right.
Because I have a work computer, I use my work computer mainly for work, and then I use my entertainment computer for sometimes work, sometimes pornography, sometimes music. Mainly though, a lot of music. I love music. I love messing with music. I like video editing. I like pornography.
Well, maybe I have to give you some of my shows to edit down sometime, because I'm sure some of them could make a good anthology for the year if you wanted to take all the clips of my shows over the year and put them together into a 30-minute segment.
Well, I tried doing that, but you had this I don't know, self-confidence issue where you started hiding all of our clipped content, so we had to stop sharing our clipped content with you anymore.
Well, actually, a lot of the content is actually unhidden, if you look. Yes, last year's Christmas party is still members only, but that's because last year's Christmas party was a disaster.
Why is the orange eating video unlisted?
Speaking of the orgy video, the one that you watched on Chatterbait.
Oh, Michelle, he didn't say anything about the orgy video, Michelle. He said, why is the video when you're eating the orange unlisted?
Which one? Oh,
Jesus fucking
it's not
Christ.
unlisted. It shouldn't be unlisted. I think it's members
It
only.
is.
Oh,
It's unlisted. I mean, you can view it if you have the link, but you
I
hit
think it
it.
originally was listed.
Right. Why
Yeah.
did you unlist it? Is the question,
I don't
Michelle?
know.
Why is
It's
it
nothing really
unlisted?
unlisted. The only thing is it was
I
kind of
don't know
getting a
why
little
I
bit
did
messy.
Yeah,
And
I can't continue this fucking charade, man. This is crazy.
Well, some of these questions we already know the answers to.
Yeah, I know.
But some of the time, I don't know which answer she's going to choose because there's two people inside of her. So there's at least two answers.
yeah.
And
That's the good thing about Michelle. She's not always a no because there's two people
But
inside of her.
sometimes, though, I mean, when we can argue something to a death, and then we usually have to kind of come up with a compromise that works.
it's usually no, though.
It's usually no, but a lot of times there's a yes. We've seen her drink.
Yeah,
We've seen her
it's surprising.
on Chatterbait. We've seen her with a pea pipe. We've seen her eat an orange rinds with a knife in her hand. Very dangerous, like.
Yeah.
So you're
I know
going
that was
places.
a
I mean,
statement
she's
that was
even
kind
ready
of
to go to
puny.
New York City if they would just take her.
So, anyway, what about? I mean, besides that, do you do like anything like with models? Do you do things to electronics? Do you make fix electronics?
No, nothing hardware related. I mean, like if there's something that needs to be done, I'll do it. Like, if I have the tools and I have the equipment and I've either done it before or it's like something that the chances of risk of either destroying or death is pretty low. Like working on a car, like there's some stuff I'll do working on a car if I have the tools, but there's other stuff that like I'd rather not either risk my life or
CRT monitors, for instance. Yeah.
Like one time I was driving across country and my car broke down in Colorado and it was because of the fuel pump went out. So I didn't have money to buy, a technician to install a fuel pump in a BMW. So I fucking just got the tools from the guy there. And he's like, that's where you would access it. And I just went in there and fucking replaced my fuel pump. So, I mean, I'll pretty much do whatever I have to do, but it's all about risk and reward for me, Michelle. If there's no reward or the reward's so low that the risk is too much, I don't fucking do it.
Yeah. What about you, Paul? What do you do? What kind of things do you like to do?
I kind of share the same, love of music that Skynet does, Michelle. I like to listen to a lot of music. I do play piano, so sometimes I'll just sit there and do that for a while. I don't really do models or electronics. I do like to watch a lot of cinematic adventures or movies, as the regular people would call them. I don't know, Michelle. I don't really have, cards. Love to play cards, Michelle. I don't know if that's a hobby or just me being a degenerate. But love to play poker. Recreational. That's about it.
I have a lot of hands-on experience, as you said, in electronics and telecommunications equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
But you like low voltage stuff, right? You're kind of the same way.
I like to work on electronics. I'm not afraid to get in there with my multimeter and start poking here and there. And
you've never been shocked before, Michelle?
Oh, of course I have. I got 240 across the chest a couple of times. Make sure that capacitor is discharged.
And like random other shit. But when I was a child, I think I like shocked myself by like touching like an electrical outlet. I wonder, did that cause any mental damage?
It usually is more likely to cause heart defibrillation.
Yeah.
Or fibrillation where the heart basically until it gets knocked out of rhythm. If the jolt is strong enough, can actually cause severe burns.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to be alive then. Yeah, I was a baby when that
Well,
happened.
it probably certainly will give you PTSD if it happens enough times. And so, like,
I've had a few shocks, but like nothing that knocked me off my feet. But I've
like
definitely
I said,
been
I got
jolted.
hit by 240 a couple times. I mean, I'm still
Yeah.
standing.
I was working on a Sony CyberShot, and like I took it apart, and I shocked myself on like I don't know the battery or something. Holy shit, that thing hurt.
The capacitor
That's when
and
I
the
was all like,
flash.
all right, I'm not working on this camera anymore. I'm taking this to
You know what, Skynet? The same thing happened to me, man. I actually got shocked by one of those things. Mine was a disposable camera. You know, the
Yeah.
cardboard ones. Yeah, I took that shit apart, man, and I didn't realize. And oh boy, I learned the hard way.
Yeah, that capacitor's got a nasty bite to it.
If you've been shocked before, I want to know, like, is it just Schmeckelcat, myself, and Michelle that are all fucked up in the head, and is that why?
Yeah,
I worked on black and white televisions. I've met Mr. Flyback Transformer a few times.
Yeah, I had a light.
Isn't that deadly though? TVs? I wouldn't work on a TV.
I don't got the balls on that one. No.
But I mean, I've wired in 120
like
and 220, 240, 277.
Or like one of those old receivers.
You know, I worked in...
Michelle, our nuclear power plant is having problems. Can you come in and check the wiring?
Seriously, no.
All right, so
I'll tell you what is my personal experience is... I just want to just stick something here. Yeah. You know, like some people got these steering wheels that can zap out like that. Yeah, this is like that. It's kind of cool. Monitor they can stretch out.
Yeah, I like
no,
your
what
new
I'm
view,
saying
Michelle.
is like I
with
never really had much trouble working with 240 volts, except one time my parents' house was like I turned off the right breaker, or I turned off the wrong one because she was having problems with the water heater, and I stuck my hand to try to hit the reset button on the water heater because the high temperature limit keeps tripping. And I happened to touch the two phase connections. And I crossed two fingers, and boy, did I feel that buzz. I was like, oop, I turned off the wrong breaker.
Oops. That happens.
Oops.
Yeah, it happens. That's why for Jimmy, I bought a meter that can test for non-contact voltage sensing. Mm-hmm. So that before I stick my hand in there, I just stick in my meter. Right here, beep 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 beep. Up, get the wrong breaker off, Timmy. And a couple of times he's already saved my bacon a few times because he had the right breaker right off, and I put my meter in there. Beep 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 beep. Nope, you still got 240 going through this thing. And I said, well, which breaker is it? Oh, I turned off the wrong one. I just let my meter in there until it stopped. Meep. Then I knew it was off. And then I just stuck in the probes and it confirmed that the circuit was dead. Yeah.
What about you, Michelle? Do you like making models?
I used to as a kid. I used to make models. I used to love to play with Legos. That's kind of why City Skylines is kind of like fun for me. And also Home Design 3D. I'm going to work on Home Design 3D again. I love that.
Michelle, what kind of models did you make? Did you make cars, airplanes,
mostly
ship
cars,
in a bottle?
But I did make some airplanes too.
Oh, okay. You ever build a ship in a bottle before, Michelle?
Not in a bottle, no.
No? You know what I'm talking about, though, right? People make the ships in the bottles.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. Yeah, okay, just making sure.
I'm not sure how you would do that.
I feel like if you were to ask like a kid these days, like, you know what a ship in a bottle is, they wouldn't know what the fuck that is.
No, they would definitely not know what you're talking about.
I always suspect they're using really teeny tweezers.
What's that, Michelle?
I said, in order to get things to the neck of a bottle, they gotta use really teeny tweezers.
Yeah, they use a tool. They use tools to. Yeah, exactly. They have to use like tweezers. Exactly, really long, thin tweezers.
And some of those tweezers would have to be really long.
Oh yeah.
Especially
Michelle, do you know how to do cursive writing?
I know how to do cursive writing. I haven't used it in years. Usually print everything.
I will.
You want to write us a cursive letter real quick? How about this? Why don't you write Ed a cursive letter and see if he can even read it?
I
heard they don't
have a
even
pen
teach
on me
cursive
right
anymore.
They don't.
No, yeah.
I don't even have a
That's
pen
weird.
on me.
I was playing a game recently that had cursive writing in it, and it was a pain in the ass to like.
Oh yeah, some of them can be really sloppy. Yeah, for sure.
It was a pain. Like I was like, I don't even know if I care at this point.
My penmanship sucks.
And I didn't.
That's what it was called, penmanship, and it just mine sucks.
I'm here to play a game, not read a fucking book.
I'm with that, brother.
Not just a book, but like somebody's dear diary.
Yeah, reading someone's handwriting can be really hard because unless you really got experience reading a person's writing, because then that time, just like anything else, and you know how they write, so you know how certain symbols mean.
Well, I think you've got some nice additions to put on your FetLife profile. You know, cursive handwriting. You built a ship in a bottle.
You want to see the example penmanship? Take a look at the Declaration of Independence of the U.S. Constitution. Same deal. The writing is so articulate and so meticulous. It's really tiny. I don't know how they could write in such small letters, and they did, with such tight loops on the letters and the penmanship that they did. I don't know how you could read that. I just tried to read that. It makes my eyes water.
You get teared up from it, Michelle? It's pretty moving, It's our country's basis, the founding fathers put it together. I can see how you'd get moved by it, I like history too, I'd probably tear up if I started reading a little bit too. 1776, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you, Michelle.
Well, so like I said, is now because you mentioned what it was like in the early years when people wanted to get a book published. Here's my manuscript. This is handwritten, fine cursive print. And then I gotta go to the guy who makes the plate, and it says, "There, put this in movable type. Here's the script." Eek!
So, how many pages of handwritten work do you think you could type? Per minute.
I don't know how many pages I could type, but if it's something I can type pretty fast. I don't know how many words per minute,
but you never managed the art of one-handed typing.
I never managed one-handed typing. I don't have a one-handed keyboard.
You don't need a one-handed keyboard.
Actually, that's still a really neat technology because they make a one-handed ergonomic keyboard. So theoretically, I could have my left hand jiggling all the characters I need to type the whole thing in chord middles.
Skynet, can you one-hand type?
Yeah, I'm a really good one-handed.
All right, so I got a question for Skynet here, Michelle.
I heard it.
All right, Skynet, I'm just going to put the situation in. We all pretty much know what we use one-hand typing for. Sure, there's situations where we're eating, whatever, but we all know what we use one-hand typing for. So, Skynet, what hand do you type with? Do you type with your dominant hand and sacrifice the other one to take care of business with, or do you take care of business with the dominant hand and type with the offhand?
So there's one-handed typing, and then there's one-handed scrolling. Now, with one-handed typing, I'm going to go with my left hand. But one-handed scrolling, I'm going to flip it up, and I'm going to use my right hand to scroll.
Okay, so is your right hand your dominant or your offhand?
Yeah, I'd say my right hand's probably my dominant.
Okay, so when you're typing, though, you said you're going to... Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm such an expert at one-handed typing, I can use the non-dominant. But
I'm trying to master it. I've got the left.
I don't know. I want the force feedback of up and down.
No, I feel you on that. I got the left side of the keyboard down, but it's the right, getting over to the right with my left hand that I'm having a bit of the problem with for my one-handed type.
Well, I'm ambidextrous. I can use either hand, so.
Right, but for some reason you're using both.
Yeah. I can use both hands. I can write with my left hand, write with my right hand too.
What do? You just like set the vibrator down on the chair and then just sit on it and just start going away at the typing?
Never tried that.
Do those AI bots do sexting? Because that would be fun for Michelle to try out. Then you could do like an erotic role play with the bot.
That'd be kind of cool.
Well, next thing is on my list is I want to get those breast pumps.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so it goes.
And I wonder,
pumps, then
because the other ones are kind of hard to find right now, if you use the breast pump, if you can use it for your vagina too, when you're not using it for your breasts, you know.
Excuse me.
Yeah, start small. Don't go mad with the pumping.
Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, baby steps. Baby steps, Michelle. You know, don't get. Yeah, I'm with Skynet on that one. You know, just
maybe even lube up a little bit. Put some lotion on your body.
I mean, last night I was fingering myself all friggin' night long when I was laying in bed. It was laying next to me like a giant species eater that he is, and I'm like fingering my twat the whole day long. And finally, I got aroused enough. I said, "Oh, I gotta deal with this problem."
Was Ed in bed with you, Michelle, or did you have the bed?
He was laying asleep next to me, and I wasn't gonna.
I love quiet masturbating next to somebody. Michelle,
I just went in the bed. I just went in the living room.
I like that.
I just grabbed my little, my one bedpan there, just so I could just run the buzzer on it, and you know.
There you go, Michelle. There you go.
You ever
I say
just,
it was
over
it was explosive, but not
accident, of course.
I was gonna say that I've been caught that way. That I've woken someone up that way. Just kind of got out of control. What was that? And what was that? I'm sorry, sweetheart. I just sneezed. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I'll have to remember that.
Oh man, that has happened.
Yeah, well, anyway, I don't think I'd really noticed it. I don't think he did anyway. Maybe he did. Maybe he saw it when it got up. I think because he kind of got up a little bit too. When I came back, he was sitting up.
He's probably getting ready to whack off himself from your mess, Michelle.
You know what? Fuck it. Just keep doing it every night until he just can't stand it anymore and he says something to you. Maybe he'll be like, you know what? You want some help? I'll help you. Why didn't you just say you wanted some help? You never know, Michelle.
And lend a hand.
I think you wanted to get caught, honestly. I think that's why you did it.
What is that? It's noise. What does that mean? That?
So, Michelle, if Ed did want to mess around with you, would you consider it? Like if Ed was like, "Hey, you know, I'll give you a hand."
So. I honestly, Ed doesn't really sexually appeal to me.
Okay. Well, you can just close your eyes, Michelle, and go somewhere else and just enjoy the touch. You don't even really have to focus in on Ed. You can just use him.
I'm sure if you were to talk to the women that Ed was with, he probably didn't even really sexually appeal to them. But
wait till said is you just asserted your dominance on him.
Social Security appealed to him.
Michelle, sometimes the job just needs to be done and you need a man to do it. And if the man in bed is a man, then he will do his job and he will get your needs met. That's all I can say.
Take charge. Yeah.
So, Wiggy, could you clarify that just so that we make sure we're on the same page when you said you just asserted your dominance on him? Could you just
like when you were lying in bed?
Make sure we're understand what we're talking about. The same thing.
While Ed is trying to sit up and hang out in his bed. I mean,
yeah, you asserted the dominance. You masturbated in bed next to Ed, Michelle. Whether he liked it or not, you did it.
It's like when a dog fucks a pillow right in front of you and looks at you right in the eyes as he does it. He's trying to tell you that, like, I'll fuck the shit out of you.
Right. You better watch yourself. Or you're gonna be this pillow.
Yeah, be thankful you're not this pillow because I'm watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure he's making love with Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters too all the time. More than likely he is. I don't know.
Yeah, Gothic Drink Combos is right. He is getting a free ride. he should be giving up some ass
Something. He should
or
put out
some
Michelle.
wine. Like the
definitely...
guy needs to buy a box of wine, and you know, like drink out of his box, right? He said he was going to do that. Tell him, Ed, you need to buy more wine. Let's get another box up in there.
Is New Year's party tomorrow? Oh no. Wait, yeah, no, sorry. I'm a day
Did
ahead.
the chip
Saturday,
chop
Michelle.
on him?
You've got to have some New Year's.
I don't know what that means, but we don't have a slap chop, so. Oh my God!
Can I have a slap chop?
Could you just see you taking a slap chop to his pecker?
You mean like hockey?
Let me slap chop your problems away. Tap.
So you've already got a class.
You just diced my
pee-pee. I don't know if I would be, talking about
salt.
I think it's worse when you remove their penis. I mean, that's
castration. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's some Lorena Bobbitt shit right there, Michelle.
So that's fucked up. Just because things are bad doesn't mean you gotta delete his penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I get paid on the 3rd, so
nice. What's that, Tuesday?
Ed's already got his small check already, which is nice for him. I would have gotten my small check if I had a small check on Monday, on Friday. Yeah, I don't get a small check, so.
Fucking taxes.
Well, let's get that box of Vela, Michelle. Box of Vela. Get the fruity red. Try the fruity red. I'm telling you. I know you got the lush pink. Try fruity red. It's not. I wish I had Merlot because I feel like Merlot is going to be 14% alcohol. This is 8, like your drink, but it tastes just like cranberry juice without the sugar.
I hate cranberry juice.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Well, that's a terrible.
I hate the taste of cranberries completely.
Bad choice.
Wow.
I drank it when I was a kid for urinary tract problems. Thank you very much. I don't want to drink that stuff. That stuff just makes my stomach boil.
I like it. What about prune? Michelle, you ever drank prune juice before?
No, and I'm not interested to.
No? Okay. I just feel like you, I don't know why, but I had a feeling like you had like prune juice. I don't know why. Not a fan.
You like asparagus, Michelle?
What's that? Asparagus is okay. I've had asparagus, yeah.
Well, how does it make your piss smell?
I never really gave it much thought.
It makes mine reek.
So I hear, yeah. It does have an effect on
your... kidding, Michelle. I was just joking, honestly. I never smelt mine either when I've eaten it, but it is good.
Well, that's not what she heard.
Oh, actually, that's not really a joke because actually there are people that do have, after eating asparagus, their body lets you know that they've been eating asparagus because it does affect your urinary system.
All right, Michelle, since we're talking about weird body shit and vegetables, so I heard this, like, scientific explanation.
I think that would be kind of embarrassing to go to the doctor after he takes a poo sample and says, I smell asparagus. You have been eating it. That's good for you. You're sitting there like embarrassed as he runs your poo samples to the lab.
All right, Michelle, here's my question. You were cutting me up. So I heard that scientifically it's explained that some people who eat cilantro say it tastes like soap, and they cannot eat cilantro because for them the chemical makeup tastes like bar soap. Now, is anyone here in that category of not able to eat cilantro?
I never had cilantro. I don't know what cilantro would taste like.
I heard that too, though, Skynet. I've actually heard that before as well.
I had spinach before, and in certain cases, spinach is fine. In other cases, spinach tastes like eating grass. Really? Broccoli and Brussels sprouts? I like broccoli and I like Brussels sprouts. So
you don't eat much Mexican food, do you?
No, I don't.
You got a white person palate, right?
What's that?
Eastern European white though, not.
Well, I'm
Spanish.
Italian Norwegian, so most of my food is kind of either Norwegian or Italian. So,
The fuck is that?
and I know Italy has some spicy stuff, particularly southern Italy can have really spicy food. Ugh. My family's Florentine Italian, so we're not into the spicy stuff.
So you've never had like chili
I read the
Riano?
American ideas of tacos and burritos and enchiladas.
Michelle, have you ever had chili Riano?
It's called
No.
Money Train.
No. Have you ever had sopas?
Nope.
Tamales.
Tamales, yes, I have had those.
Nice.
Have you ever had Mexican corn?
No.
That's where they're like covered in mayo and Parmesan cheese.
What is that? Like that's a Mexican food covered in really?
Yeah.
Mexican corn.
Yep, it's a street snack.
What about Spanish rice, Michelle? You ever have Spanish rice?
Yes, I've had that.
Yeah. Okay.
Or an Americanized version of it, more precisely.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an enchilada?
Yes, I've had enchiladas.
Like a nice hand rolled corn enchilada.
I don't think I had a corn one.
Some churros or some quesadillas.
Quesadillas, I like the cheese quesadillas and the beef quesadillas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Schmeckel made a good fucking quesadilla.
Have you ever had fried ice cream?
Ooh.
Oh, what kind of ice cream? Fried ice cream? No, I never heard of that one.
Or flan?
Have you ever had deep fried Twinkies?
Flan.
What's that?
What's that?
Fried Twinkie?
Deep fried Twinkies. I guess that's a thing.
Good. I've never tried any of those crazy things like a fried Snickers.
No, it
Michelle.
turns out that in Minnesota, that's a thing. You can actually get deep fried Twinkies.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I've eaten deep fried banana. That was pretty good.
We always looked out at flat leaves. Have you ever had Thai or pho or banh mi? No. I haven't.
You ever had roadkill?
No.
You ever eaten skunk before, Michelle?
No.
I
You
know
ever have bull's balls?
Nope. I haven't had
Rocky
those
Mountain
either.
oysters?
No, I haven't had those either.
What's the most exotic meat you've eaten?
Hold on. You ever have tripe?
I think for me, I don't really like exotic. It's kind of a regular thing for Norwegian families. There's something called lefse, which is a type of potato pancake, which really isn't that exotic.
No, I was talking about meat, Michelle. What's the most exotic meat you've ever eaten?
Don't have much experiment meat at all.
Just chicken and beef and fish? You've never eaten like a crocodile or an ostrich or...
Never had anything like crocodile or snake or anything like that. I certainly wondered what an alligator does taste like.
Very rough, very tough.
You ever have pheasant?
You ever eat a pheasant, Michelle?
Describe the worst cat you ever had.
Jail?
A cat?
I don't think she meant cat. I think she meant this, like... No, I haven't had that.
Ew, latkes?
I have not had those little...
Give me a regular hash brown and I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Garlic sticks from Outlook Garden either.
Usually
that's what one Italian woman called dick sticks. Garlic dicks. Yeah.
In my area, we've got a lot of
that
Jewish
either,
people, so like I've had a lot of Jewish food. Not a fan. Not a fan. I like their desserts, but even still,
I had matzah bread once. That was probably the most bland thing.
It's pretty mid-tier. It's nothing great.
Matzah bread, because like one time we got was donated to the soup kit or food pantry, and I
Matzo
got
bread
it,
is a
a box
joke.
of it.
Anytime a
These
Jew
little
gives you
matzo bread, which
matzo
is
bread,
usually
it's
served with
because they want to
Passover,
see you
and
squirm in
I
disgust
tried
at how
it,
nasty it
and
is.
that was the most bland stuff I ever had in my life.
Right, and they were probably laughing at you, Michelle. That's what the Jews do. I've been around a lot of them. It always happens. They give you some matzah bread. They all look at
He's
you.
like
You're all like, "Oh, this is gross." They already
Lefke.
know it's fucking gross, but now
I
you
think
had to
that
eat it.
isn't Lefke. Isn't that something that like related to lutefisk? Lutefisk.
No, it's like a hash brown, Michelle.
That's a
It's like
potato
hash
pancake. A
brown.
lafka is a potato pancake that Jewish
Okay,
people make.
right. That's lefsa.
No, lafka.
Lefsa. Lefsa.
I've had frog legs. They literally taste like little chicken wings. Like that, it literally tastes like chicken. There's not enough meat on them either. Not worth it.
Yeah, the good was you put a little bit of butter and sugar on them, and usually
I
you
like
tend to eat them
kugel.
up,
That's a
and
good
you roll
Jewish
them up
dish
like
if you
a
make it right.
like
Kugel's
a
good.
like
No,
a like a Cuban cigar. You just chomp
If you
on them
can
that
make it
way,
right, kugel's good. I'm
and the
telling you,
butter and
man.
the sweetness is in the inside. It's good that way.
no,
Well, I like kumpa. Kumpa is pretty good. It's basically potato
no.
Cumb?
Why are you
mashed
talking about the
potatoes,
Jews
like
so
with a
much?
piece of
Michelle
meat
likes
on the
cumb.
inside.
You like cumb? Is that what you said, Michelle? You like
Kempa.
cumb?
It's actually spelled
Cumba. Yeah.
Kemp, Kempe, but everybody can pronounce it as a Compe. Like it's spelled Kempe.
Sleepless in
Kempe.
Seattle was a fucking
Right, they're like a potato. They're like a
New Year's Eve
potatoes
movie.
with balls with meat in the center.
All right, you know what? I'll take it back. I like matzo ball soup. There, I said.
There you go. Lots of ball soup's fair.
Yeah, it's just it's very common. Don't forget, Norwegians were not very well to do financially. That was we're talking before the North Sea oil thing, but so the Norwegian diet is very plain. The Swedish diet, because Norway used to be part of Sweden prior to 16? They used to be one. They used to be one in the same country, but the Swedes have more foods along with the Danes than the Norwegians do. Today, Norway is
Michelle, all this talk
famous
about
for
food
one
has
thing
me
that
wondering.
I eat a lot of, and that's frozen pizza. They love the La Grandiosa pizza. They eat a lot of it.
Let it go,
It's a
brother.
popular thing in Norway now. Is frozen pizza.
Go.
Michelle, there's no way that like people in Norway love frozen pizza.
Oh yes, they do.
Oh no, they
Watch
don't.
your way to
Michelle.
Norway. The guy is pure Norwegian. He talks about the modern Norwegian, and he's talking about how
What is the most
many
popular
younger
food in
Norwegians
Norway?
enjoy the frozen pizza from La Grandiosa. They actually have a factory now in Norway. They make the pizzas there.
It's not saying that frozen pizza is the most popular food. I got the top like 10 popular foods, and frozen pizza is not in the top 10, Michelle.
Well, let's see.
I'm looking at it right here on Google. Top 10 foods in Norway, and frozen pizza is not on the list.
Okay, let me ask
So
you.
it can't be that popular. Maybe it's just that one fella. He's like,
What
adding
is the
yourself.
most popular foods in Norway?
Don't believe me? Okay, that's fine.
I found this on the web.
Okay, most popular and traditional dishes. Okay, all right, let's go to this
I'll tell
one.
you the same thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through a list here.
Okay.
Fali kai, mutton and cabbage. I'll just get English translations. Okay, that's one. Mutton and cabbage. All right, next page. I hate these top 10 systems.
You ever eat mutton, Skynet?
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, I can't say I have either.
Ew.
It seems like
Yeah.
greasy beef.
I'm sure the second one isn't frozen pizza if you're saying ew. What is it?
Advertising gets into the really weird and bizarre. Okay, so let's see. We can get back to the food thing. This is showing. This isn't even related to my search. Okay, this is just. Now the first one was it. Okay, let's see if I can find.
Why don't you do it on the computer, Michelle, so it's easier to see for you?
You literally have 2 monitors now.
Yeah, why don't you just do it on the computer, Michelle?
All right,
Search it
hold
on
on
the
a minute
computer.
here. All right, so let's do the same thing. Let's get over to the screen here. Okay.
Well, there goes the chat. Why is it every time she fucks with something, the chat goes away? I don't get that.
Well, we're in like the early year. Like in a couple of years, she'll have this
All
whole
right,
mess.
the first one
Fair
is
enough,
mutton
fair
and
enough.
cabbage. The second one is lobsacus, which is a type of stew. The other one is kyo cocker, which is meatballs. Samaloaf, ship's head. Romarago, sour cream porridge.
That sounds terrible.
Potato dumpling. Penne cachote, fried dried lamb ribs. Okay.
Not here in frozen pizza.
There's the advertising again.
Not
All
unless
right,
it's
so
a frozen
I'm
pizza
scrolling
with
through the list
a
here,
sheep's
guys.
head on it.
All right, so
Yeah,
let's see.
it's not obviously it's not that popular. I would say in Norway.
Michelle, it was a silly statement that you
Some
made.
of these I have never had. Some of these I've had.
Yeah. I think you just like pizza, and you're from Norway, so. God damn it,
Waffles. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. Let's see.
Waffles? I love waffles.
Yeah,
they're
waffles.
Really
it's obviously not Belgian waffles.
I think I'd rather have waffles
brown
than
cheese.
Pancakes, honestly.
Any day, dude.
Okay,
Any day.
I do know about the brown cheese thing because that was common for like making one of the most boring bag lunches you can make, which is basically use brown cheese as one of the ingredients in the sandwich. So brown
a pound
cheese.
of cheese to make a sandwich?
Yeah.
That's a lot of cheese. That's a lot of cheese, Michelle.
The waffles is Norwegian waffles are the shape of the country's cuisine, and it's one Norwegian food that has traveled well. This is because the Norwegian church abroad serves over 30,000 waffles a year to Norwegians and foreigners who visit the church is located all over the world.
So how come I've never seen you eat a waffle?
That's kind of interesting. I didn't know they had waffles in church. Lefse, there we go. Griddle cakes. Number 11, Lefse. That's what they call them. Lefse. That's how you spell it. Griddle cakes. Here's a description of it. Lefse or griddle cakes can be both sweet or savory. The savory griddle cakes are made with potatoes, flour, and milk. The savory cakes are often used as a substitute for bread. The sweet griddle cake is made with milk, flour, butter, sugar, baking powder, and ammonium bicarbonate, better known as baking soda. It can be enjoyed both thick and thin, and most often served with butter, sugar, and cinnamon. Like several other Norwegian dishes, this type of lefse that is served depends on the district.
All right, Michelle. I think we made our point. You learned a lot. We all learned a lot, Michelle. We now know that
whole
frozen
wheat bread
pizza is not anywhere on the list. You can just forget that fact and remember all the ones you just learned. I think you could say waffles.
I would chew down and live cow.
Waffles and pancakes. Potato cakes.
Wait, I got to get her out of this. Michelle, you ever eat lamb before? You ever tried lamb?
Yeah, I've had lamb.
Michelle? Like a lamb gyro? What do you think of those?
It's not bad.
Here it is. Here's the
sandwich I was talking about. The matpakke, which is the packed lunch, which consists of the Norwegians and their love of bread. The packed lunch is another staple.
Bread is not frozen pizza, Michelle.
Guys, you don't want to speak. Whatever in the countries, it is common visit the cafeteria to work or school to go out to lunch. Norwegians bring their lunch wrapped in wax paper or lunchbox. Mutpakken
That's a
is said
sandwich.
to have been
Michelle. That's
originated
a
in
fucking
Oslo in
sandwich.
the
A
early
cheese sandwich.
Not a
1930s.
frozen
Yeah,
pizza.
When
it's
the
a
chief
cheese
of the
sandwich.
school health services realized that children in school had to eat healthier.
Yeah.
However, public schools could not afford to prepare healthy lunches for all their students. He therefore encouraged parents to pack whole wheat
Michelle, all
bread.
this is not real. Michelle, this is all fascinating, but can we please move on from this food talk? Like, this is enough. It's a cheese sandwich wrapped in a fucking piece of wax paper. It's not really that intuitive and an invention of a meal. So let's
Yeah,
just
but
get
it
off
is
the
actually a
subject,
staple,
Michelle.
though. A
Yeah,
lot
let's
of the
just
Norwegian
yeah, let's
diets.
move on.
It
What are
is.
you
It's
having
a.
for
It's
lunch
a. It's
today,
a. It's a
Michelle?
staple.
Okay,
It's a staple
all right,
rep.
that's good. What are you having for lunch today, Michelle?
I don't know yet.
You know, did you eat breakfast today? What did
Yes,
you have
I
for
did.
breakfast?
I had 2 big bowls of Crispix. So,
What time is the night show tonight?
What is the night show tonight, Michelle?
um,
7?
nice show tonight. Maybe I might do some more city skylines tonight.
All right. Can you legalize weed for the weed smokers in your chat?
And maybe prostitution as well. For the
I can see about it.
common.
The first thing I gotta do is I gotta deal with the sewage problem.
Yeah, that's definitely something you want to get cleaned up.
Some people
People
are
are just-
complaining that their toilets are backing up in the new district. I guess I know why. It's because I think that one side the bridge doesn't have. I don't think it's connected to the same sewage treatment plant. So I gotta get.
Well, Michelle, I wanna throw a little bit of game knowledge in there for you because I saw you do something. Don't put your industrial right next to the residential. Try to have residential on one side of the map, and then commercial and residential.
Today's
on
not
the
Friday;
other.
it's Thursday, guys.
Like a downtown area.
Right. And the reason being, Michelle, is you get all the pollutants from industrial in your residential, and then the people get sick, and then they shit themselves, and you're just asking for trouble.
Well, I'll tell you a secret in the real cities. If you ever think about how it happens, the industrial may have started out originally as a completely separate area, but then over the years, because of space, the residential starts coming closer and closer to the industrial. But both, especially industrial, depends on mass transit. I want to get the mass transit option on the game because that's an optional add-on, and I want to get the mass transit and the railways because that's what we need. The city needs railways because it
I
can't.
thought you said you had a shit problem. Sounds like you need to download a shit cleaner. Water purifiers.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised they didn't have water filtration plants. In other words, they get the drinking water from the river, but then they dumped all the poop in the water too. It's like,
oh shit! Waito's got a great comment. Can you?
I'm
can you read that
surprised that the
question?
game doesn't offer for larger cities a more full service water filtration wastewater treatment plant because that's what you need.
These are like the times that I wish I had my soundboard.
My game is doing the same poor fucking thing that happened with the St. Charles River in Boston.
Hey,
It's
Michelle.
just dumping all that shit in the water, and that's.
Hey, Michelle. Michelle, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Comment? Oh, sorry. My bad.
Waito's got a question. Can you read that question?
Go ahead. If
read Wigto's
Lumi
comment.
was okay. Question was: is Lumi was making poor life choices, like hooking up with some pimp who will turn her out? Would you step in and tell him to go? Tell her to stop turning tricks. I don't think Lumi's normally the one that's gonna do that.
But hypothetically, Michelle, if you were in
Because
a
remember the
prostitute-
argument me and Lumi had over Chatterbait. I mean, I don't see Lumi as a person that's going to do it. They're being a prostitute, or
Well,
escort
Michelle, I
for
mean,
anyone.
you are a little early in the adult game. You never know what's going to happen next. It's good to set boundaries. So hypothetically, would you?
Yeah. Would I stand behind you, Lumi? Yeah, I would.
Good, 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 good.
Poor
You'd
folks
stand in
don't
front of
have
Lumi,
them.
right? You'd prevent her. You wouldn't let Lumi do that, right?
What?
You would prevent Lumi, right? You wouldn't let Lumi do it. You wouldn't stand behind her. You'd prevent her, right?
I mean, the way it is if Lumi decided to do tricks and she was being treated like crap, I would be there speaking up on her behalf, obviously. But the thing is I don't think Lumi's interested in doing tricks. No.
You mean turning tricks?
Michelle wasn't. That's why we got upset with Michelle being on Chatterbait, was because that's why I call her North American snow slut, because it's like you're selling yourself short. You know, you're not.
Michelle, you're gonna have to fight that pimp though.
I don't know. Maybe
He's gonna try to pimp slap you.
Yeah, you can't take that shit, Michelle. What if one of the tricks tries to like short Lumi, Michelle? How would you get the money out of them?
Well, right now, like I said, I think the problem is in cities. I gotta fix that with the sewage system because that's a big problem. Just like in Boston, Massachusetts, when they finally got a full wastewater treatment plant to solve the problems of the Charles River, I gotta deal with the same thing in the game because I can't. The thing is, you drink water from the same river. Now your inlet's higher up than your downlet and then your outlet, but still, looking at the water flow, I think I put the two fuckers on the wrong side. Oh Lord!
Right? Don't be drinking your output.
You think you
You'll
put
be
your
alright, Michelle.
You think you put your discharge above your intake? I think so.
Have you legalized
That's
prostitution
not good.
in the game?
Your vaginal discharge?
In other words, the waste effluent, I think, is going in and then it's going downstream to the intake.
You're peeing in your poo and you're drinking it.
That's what they call wet butt syndrome.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
You're not selling yourself short. No, I'm not.
Just drinking it and
she got a wet butt syndrome.
Hi, John. How you doing?
So that's why I told you to put in that butt plug. I'm gonna send you a butt plug. What color gem you want? You want pink gem? You want blue gem? You want diamond?
It looks like looks like that's exactly what happened.
That boy said diamond.
So I'm wondering if we move the systems around, flip them around, so instead that.
How many carrots you want, Michelle? How many carrots?
How many carrots for what?
Your butt plug.
I have no. I don't even think about that.
Yeah.
Get you some diamonds.
Bling bling.
We'll keep all that gas coming up the mouth.
Bling bling. Michelle, are you more of a silver person, a gold person, a platinum? What type of metal do you like, Michelle?
I like silver and I like sapphire.
Okay.
Michelle,
take notes, Skynet.
Yeah, and Michelle, how big of a vibrator diameter would you say that centimeters is for your massager?
I never really thought about that. Oh, jeez.
Well, doing your math, how many centimeters?
Rough guesstimate. What would you think, Michelle?
Yeah, but you know what, though? Gotham drinking wasn't on purpose. It was
2023 is available. Yeah. Let's upgrade, Michelle. We're gonna.
The first city I built that night was really worse. I mean, that case, the outlet was overtaking the inlet, and all the stuff ended up going into the drinking water section again. It was going upstream. The poop was going upstream. Oops.
Michelle, they have Virtual DJ for Mac OS, Michelle. You should download it. It's free.
What does that do?
You can take music like your music you like, and you can mix them together, do a little scratching. You could take that Rose Garden, mix it with some Patsy Cline. You know what, Michelle? Let's just conquer the city skylines. Maybe we'll cross that bridge. Maybe 2025. If we're all
let's
alive.
conquer the massager size. I'm still trying to figure out how many centimeters.
Michelle, how big of a massager would you say is too big? Maybe like a 48 inch. That would be 48 centimeters.
I don't know. I never thought about it. 48 millimeter, maybe. I don't know. That's 4.5.
Michelle, how many? Michelle, okay, listen. Check this out, Michelle. You were talking about fingering your twat in bed last night, Michelle. How many fingers can you get in there? How many fingers?
Never thought about it.
Well, how many did you use last night?
Just 2.
Okay. Was there more? Was there room for another, or was that?
But I wasn't actually trying to stick it in me. I was just feeling my clitoris.
Oh. My bad.
Yeah, you filled the lips a little bit. Yeah, I did.
So
okay.
you ever?
Usually 2 fingers is all Michelle takes, really.
Ever put like tuna water or cat food on your vagina, Michelle, and let Rusty lick it?
No, for God's sakes.
Oh. I mean, you put the vibrator in Rusty. I just figure you might include him in some of your other activities. I'm sorry.
So you guys knock that shit off, Michelle.
Yeah.
PCA is going to come after you.
And SPCA and PETA.
Yeah.
Can't use the massager on Rusty.
So, anyway, the thing is I gotta fix that with the city.
Yeah, you'll get it fixed.
So how many centimeters, though?
The city can't grow if you can't deal with the waste.
Well, let's talk about something that can grow, Michelle. How many centimeters?
For what?
Your butt, was it butt plug or vibrator?
Yeah, for butt plug. Well, technically, yeah, I want to get you a butt plug. How many centimeters long should that sucker be?
I don't know. I don't think about that. Right now, I'm not interested in sticking things up that hole.
Michelle, you were talking about playing with your clit. You ever tickle your butthole before, like when you were masturbating?
I'm going to get you a horsetail, Michelle. A horsetail, so you can have a tail, so you're like almost like a cinder eye.
Can you give us a horse impression, Michelle? Do you know how to do a horse impression?
Oh, what?
A horse impression, like a horse noise?
No, I don't. Not really. A ruler, a triangle, and a diamond.
No! I'll be back.
No.
We're gonna get you that butt plug, Michelle. Butt plug.
Right now, I want to get my boob pump. I want to get my boob pump so I can make the boobs bigger. Well, anyway, guys, it's already 12:34. Please don't forget to put a like in the likes jar. And panel, I'm gonna let you guys go so I can wrap it up. So I'll probably be playing the city skylines in a little while today, because I still want to try to fix that waste management problem in the city. And I'll show you why in the game why I got a little confused with the water flow. All right, guys. Talk to you a little bit. See you later on the panel.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, bye, panel. Okay, so let's just wrap this up for the panel, and then we'll just get into the. It looks like that I got it backwards, but I may not have it backwards. Because when I looked at the flow of the water, it looked like it was going this way, so the water was going. The clean water was on the top and the dirty water was on the bottom. But then the arrows kind of looked like they started going the other way. And it's like, wait, what? Now you're saying that... So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to confirm the flow. And what I'll do is I'll shut down for a very short time, mind you. Put a couple water towers up for drinking water. And then I'll install effluent discharge on the other side, so it goes. Make sure it's going downstream. You want to make sure that the discharge is not going to get mixed with the drinking water. Hold on, Paul wants to join us real quick again. Hold on a second here. All right, no, it's not Paul. Okay, it is Paul. What? What?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm just getting ready to wrap up the show, so I'm just going to get to the wrap-up section, and I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay?
Oh, are you, Michelle? All right, I didn't know. I was just coming back on. All right, talk to you later, Michelle.
Yep, okay. Bye-bye.
Later, Gator.
Yep, bye-bye. Yeah, so anyway, it's called effluent, aka wastewater. So I gotta work on that. Because it seems on the other side of the bridge that they're having a problem with the septic systems backing up. So I gotta figure out what's going on. And I'm getting a lot of smog. I only have one coal-powered power plant, so I don't know if that's fog or smog. I gotta work on that. Clean the water, clean the air. Can't really build a city without clean water and clean air. So, yeah, clean water is good. Yeah, absolutely. Clean water is key to a proper city. You can't have a city without clean water. Nobody wants dirty water in their city. Nobody does. It took a long time for them to clean the Charles River in Boston because of that reason. They finally did invest in a sewage treatment plant on the Charles River to finally get rid of the problem. Before, they were just dumping it in the Charles River, and it was, well, you guessed it. It was starting to look like the water city, especially in the second city I built that day when all of a sudden the sewage was backing up into clean drinking water. I was like, oh shit. I said, I screwed up somewhere. So, well, that's something you need to work on. It's something you need to work on in any city. So that's one thing that the game did teach me is that you gotta have a good waste management policy to make sure that your water is clean, your city's clean, and your people are clean. And that's true for any city. So make sure your pipes are clean. Make sure the proper drinking water is clean to make sure your city can grow and be healthy. Be happy, be healthy. And clean water is key to that. That's something I learned also from playing SimCity 3000 too. Nobody wants to drink water that's mostly shit. Alright guys, enough of that. So for now, I'll let you go. I'll talk to you later. Stay out of trouble, and I'll see you tomorrow. And then don't forget, yes, we do have a Friday night show, but today's Thursday. But we'll see if we can get some games in today. Alright? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want a big whopper.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie's. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Round one. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.